Hello Slapafish community, welcome back to another World Tanks Console video. So in this video, I'm going to be featuring the Hydra IS-6. Now this tier 8 Soviet heavy tank is actually deal of the week. No, not deal of the week, tank of the month. So basically you can find this tank for $10, which is barely anything. Compared to like other premium tanks that are usually like $50, $60, $80. And this one's $10 and it's a really good one too. So also I published a video about the best premium tanks of tier 8 and this tank was at number 1. And this tank has the highest win ratio of any tier 8 premium tank of all time. So yeah, that should tell you something special about the Hydra IS-6. It's got a big gun. It does 440 damage per shot. Its penetration is 225 on standard, 265 on premium, and its DPM is 1,773. Anytime is 3.4 seconds. Very long. Its accuracy is 0.47, so it's not the accurate. The gun just hits hard. It hits for 440. That's pretty much what you need to know. It has decent penetration. 6 degrees of gun diversion, but also the mobility is okay for a heavy tank. Pretty decently okay for a heavy tank. 38 forward, 14 reverse. Power to weight ratio is 13.54. Another one of the lacking things about the Hydra IS-6 is its 350 meters of view range. Now, let's get into this tank. What makes this tank so special? Hitting for 440 is one of those things, but the armor is the other thing. The armor on the Hydra IS-6 is really, really strong, and this tank does not get preferential like the IS-6. The IS-6 has less armor and a smaller gun than this. And this is one of those Crimson tanks that earned 75% silver. And that tank just hit me in my track on the side. So, let's talk about the armor. The turret armor is nothing really special. It's 150 at the sides, 150 at the front, and 100 at the back. But the whole armor is where it is. It's really good. It's really angled. And it has 130 millimeters of armor at the front, 100 at the sides, and 60 at the back. When it's angled as it is with 130 millimeters, it makes it super effective. And tier 9s, tier 8s, anything lower than tier 8 is not going to pen you in the upper plate. Tier 8s are going to struggle. Even tier 9s are going to struggle going through your upper plate. Tier 10s may have a little bit easier time, but overall the frontal armor of this tank is just really, really good. But you do have your 2 weak points. They could shoot you in your gun mantlet that most people don't know about because it's only 150 millimeters armor. And they gotta hit that flat or that lower plate. Remember, I used to have a lower plate, so yeah, that's a problem that you gotta watch out for. But it's 120 millimeters of armor, so it's also decently angled too, so yeah. There's a possibility they could bounce off the lower plate of this tank. So I'm officially spotted and targeted out in the open. Don't know where the shots are, and there it is. It's the Shaska that's out in the middle of the field. Boop, put a shot into the Shaska, and yeah. 440 just feels really nice. And this is the Object 252U Defender's gun, so yeah. So let's talk about the equipment and crew skills I have on this tank. So I have the Advanced Loader, Gun Stabilizer, Powertrain, and the Enhanced Target Info. My commander skills are straight from my KV4, which is a Born Leader, Rapid Loading, 6th Sense, Snapshot, Steady Aim, Rapid Aim, Running the Gun, Off-Road Driving, and Armor Angling Hold Up. Yeah, this is my KV4 crew, which does not feel right. I need to rework that crew. I guess I made that crew when 6.0 first came out and didn't know really what to put on the tank, but yeah. So this is going to be a little bit of shooting at this gunker is going to show you a little bit of the gun and accuracy. And so yeah. Also, look how long it takes me to aim in. Even though I have steady aim, verticals, the stabilizer and stuff like that. Yeah. So also, let's talk about this mesh. About to load a premium rail, so I can go through the front of the Gordons through its weak point. So let's talk It's a 6v8. There's a currently on the rank 40T in front of me. There's a Gornish that I'm about to kill, and boom, Gornish is dead. Switch back to my AP rounds for the rank 40T. It's a 6v7 match, and they still have artillery in play. It's a 53-55, which hits hard, but I can tell you it's not using the big 203mm gun. It is using the 155mm. It's either 155 or 152. Now, here's a T95. I'm gonna wait, hold, fire, and miss completely. Go right over the T95. So yeah, let's start putting this armor to work. See, that's a T95. Big gun, 155mm of penetration, caliber. Does like 750 damage per shot. Let's see if my frontal armor is enough to hold against a T95. How much penetration does a T95 even get? It gets 276 on its standard, 300 on it, 320 on its premium. Also take a note of where I'm sitting. I'm sitting right beside the bridge right here, and there goes the ricochet. T95 bounces off the front of my upper plate. Something else bounces off the front of my upper plate. And yeah. So let's talk about where I'm sitting. Artillery knows our location. Artillery can't get a shot on us, or it's going to be really hard because of where I'm sitting. I'm sitting out in the open, but I know where the artillery is. Thinking about where the other artillery shots were coming from. So I'm using this bridge to block the shots from the artillery from hitting me. Every once in a while, the artillery sense will come up, and I'll reposition myself so the artillery can't hit me. So that's what I'm using to the right of me. So it's still a 4v5. I'm loading premium to try to get a shot into the T95 and try to kill it, because that would be really nice, because getting hit for 750 damage on the side when I'm trying to cross out into the town out in the open is not something I really want to get hit by. So yeah, there's a Type 61, and there's also a Borsig that's all the way back there at the end of this line. So I missed on the Type 61. Type 61 is also a tier 9 medium tank. He's going to not pin me from the front. It's going to be hilarious. You're a tier 9 medium tank that cannot pin a tier 8 heavy tank. Hilarious. Funny. So the Borsig is aiming at me. Borsig is a good player and is going to hit me in my lower plate. So yeah, that's where that shot pinned. It hit me in my lower plate. So that's been 2 penetrations so far. I got hit in the side and I got hit in the lower plate. So right now, we're going to go find this Hydra. We're going to go find this Borsig. Borsig, by that shot, is telling me that he's using the small gun, and there's a Shaska where I pop the shot and try to hit the Shaska, because I did not want to take a hit from the side. So the Borsig is over here. It's using the 12.8 centimeter, doing 490 damage, so it's not going to be able to one-shot me. So I'm going to reload high explosive because the Borsig's almost dead. Splash radius was also a good thing, and the Borsig has like literally no armor. And I'm going to try to side scrape right here and see if I could find him and see if he's waiting for me. Then I want to come out, poke my armor up like this, back up, boom, ricochet. Borsig, yeah, I baited your shot. And now you're gonna die for it. So, Borsig, you're dead. Bounce off another one. He bounces another one off my upper plate, and he's dead. So now it's just the T95 and the artillery that's still in play. I load my premium round and try not to get hit by the artillery shell that's coming in. And voila bing. T95 takes off the Earthshaker, and the Compouncer 50T takes down the T95. And now it's the artillery that's left. So far, armor's been working really, really good. The armor works really, really good on this tank. I love the armor of this tank. It just, when you're top tier and there's like 6s and 7s, and there's 8s, you can pretty much just sit out in the open. If they're not hitting your lower plate, they're not going to pin you from the front. Not really. Like, even though your turn armor is 150, remember, it's kind of a circle shape. Oval shape, I want to say, at the front. So, yeah. So they're also, it's going to be a little bit more effective than 150. And there's the artillery. Somehow I actually spot the artillery because this tank has very bad view range. Base is 350, which I said before. Which, how much do I have on this tank right now? Hold up, that is tier 9. Tier 8. Gotta find my Hydra. I got so many Soviet tanks. 380. That's what I have. So yeah, somehow I spotted that guy out. Don't know. Anyway, got 7 kills, 4,589 damage, made 200,000 silver because it's a Crimson tank, getting that 75% silver boost. And that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember Slapafish because of watching that, and peace out. See ya.